Good evening and welcome to this evening's meeting of the Port Jervis City School District Board of Education. At this time, I'd like to call the meeting to order. It's 7 o'clock. Okay, could we stand for the pledge in a moment of silence, please? And Kara, could you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, I'd like a motion and a second to approve the amended board meeting agenda, please.
I'll move it.
Bill?
Second.
Second by Bill Harris. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. At this time, we will have a presentation that will be recognition of our retirees from the school years of 2020 and 2021. Mr. Rydell?
So thank you and good evening to everyone. This is a very special evening. This evening marks the celebration of literally, according to the math that I did, over 1,000 years of cumulative service to our school district by those that retired over the past 2 school years. So 46 dedicated individuals overall, including some with service durations of 38, 39, and even 41 years have retired. And this is the Board of Education's opportunity to recognize their service, their dedication, professionalism, and of course their commitment to making Port Jervis a premier school district. Unfortunately, as the board is aware, we were unable to host such an event last year as a result of COVID. However, we are very fortunate that we have a few of our retirees here this evening from both years. So it's a nice opportunity for us to recognize them. And in addition to the wonderful treats we enjoyed this evening, specifically the cupcakes, we wanted to take this opportunity publicly to those that are in attendance this evening to extend on behalf of the board our best wishes to each of you for a long, amazing, and well-deserved retirement. Additionally, on behalf of the Board of Education, please accept the highest commendation for a job well done and the collective appreciation for all each of you have done for our students, our school district, and of course the community. While words do matter, and those are heartfelt words, I hope the appreciation is noticed. But I also wanted to share that this evening a few items will be given to our retirees in attendance. So first and foremost is just for this year because we mailed home the last year's. So this is a certificate of appreciation from the Office of the Governor. We recognize that he's very busy, but nonetheless took the time to send these certificates of appreciation. And I'll read one, for example. In grateful recognition of your 22-year career as an administrative aide in the Port Jervis City School District, on behalf of all New Yorkers, I commend your dedication to helping provide a positive experience for the district students. Congratulations and best wishes for continued success in all your future endeavors. And it's signed by Andrew Cuomo. So that's one item. Maybe that's not the keepsake, so let's talk about the keepsake that maybe you'll treasure more. And I know some of you have waited 2 years for this, but I'll spoil the surprise nonetheless. It is a beautiful Yeti tumbler, so all of you have exuded Port pride in each day that you came to work, and I'm I'm sure you continue to exude that. Now you'll be able to show that off as you hydrate into your retirement. It actually is very, very nice. So, and there's a key ring also that Ms. Lopez selected that I think you also will find very special. So, but each of our retirees this evening will get that. So, let us begin. And since they've waited more than a year, let's start with those that retired in the 1920 retirees. And so, first of all, the teacher aide is a very demanding job, but it's absolutely vital to our programming. So I will call up to start us off with nearly 20 years of service, retired teacher aide, Beth Durkis. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So I appreciate the applause because I was thinking, let me remind them not to hold their applause. They deserve a standalone applause each time, so absolutely, let's take advantage of that. Each time, give everyone a resounding applause for that. Okay, so next up, also with nearly 20 years of service, library media specialist from ASK, and one of the people that was so incredibly welcoming to me when I first arrived, and is just an awesome person, as you all are. But, Linda Mollet. The next retiree, a hardworking gentleman, would be an understatement. A real loss to the incredible Buildings and Grounds team last year with 20 years of service, John Pecos. All right, let's jump to our most recent retirees, 22-year veteran from our clerical department, most recently the amazing admin aide at ASK, always with a smile, always with a positive attitude, Mrs. Kelly Estenes. Definitely one of the most interesting people I've met in my time here in Port Jervis. 31 years in the classroom, sharing his love for science, a clear love for science, inspiring our students to see the wonder in the world of science, and always a great individual to chat with, Joseph Joe Johnson. Next up, 26-year veteran of our Buildings and Grounds Department, mechanic for our school district. He kept our team rolling, literally, and also literally, always with a smile on his face. Every time I've seen him around, Mr. Lou Latini.
Thank you, Board. It was a pleasure.
This next one is a little different because we actually didn't pay this individual for this hard work, but nonetheless, we do have a few items here. This is for Ms. Linda Van Horn, and the plaque, which is beautiful, again, designed by Kristen, so she deserves all the credit. In recognition of your dedication and commitment to the Port Jervis City School District through school board service, 2018 through 2021, your steadfast leadership vision and support of the students and staff will always be greatly appreciated. Port Pride. So, Ms. Horn. Thank you to all of our retirees, as well as Ms. Van Horn for her selfless work on our Board of Education. And to each of you, just wish you the absolute best in a long, amazing, healthy retirement. All the best. Thank you very much.
Should we give them the opportunity if they would like to stay or?
You're certainly welcome to stay for the board meeting if you'd like, but if you want to leave, that's fine too. And on behalf of the board, I'd like to congratulate and thank all of you for what you've done for our kids. You all certainly made a difference in the lives of all the kids, and I don't even know how many you all touched, but it's a lot more than I can imagine. So congratulations and enjoy your retirements. I don't believe we have anyone here for public comment, right, Kristen?
Mrs. Salgado.
She is here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, we do have someone signed up, she made, okay. Mrs. Sadigiani, you want to approach the podium, please?
Hi, good evening, and thank you for allowing me to this opportunity.
I don't think your mic is on, Kathy.
Hello? Good evening, and thank you all for the opportunity to speak to you this evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kathy Sadigiani. I've been a Deer Park resident taxpayer for almost 40 years and a former school board member. I just wanted to formally congratulate all 46 of our retirees being recognized here this evening for their over 1,000 combined years of service to our students. I'm just sorry that there's only a few of them who were able to be here personally this evening. Only 3 of them were working when my kids were still in the school. And while neither of them had Mr. Johnson as a teacher, I do thank him for his service. Both of my children were involved in the high school musicals under the Pacers, and Lou Latini was their photographer in those days. And he has provided us with priceless pictures from those performances, so thanks, Louis. Beth Durkaz was up at HBE, so I had no experience with her professionally, but our children were in school together, and she was a big help to me with parent activities through the PTA and with sport transports. I remember one night Gary and I were going over to West Point with the carload of kids. So I wish you and Gary a very happy and healthy retirement with. I know Linda Molay and certainly Kelly Estinez from my school board days, and I thank both of them for all they were able to do for our kids. I would also like to thank Linda Van Horn and Ray Torres for their service to our community, and to welcome our new board members, and to wish them luck at an often thankless job, unfortunately. But it's one that has a major impact on our most precious citizens. Always remember why you're here. Put our students first in every decision you make. Thank you and have a great year.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is that of administrative reports. Mr. Rydell?
Thank you, and since I'm the lone central administrator for the time being, I guess I have the opportunity to give all 3 reports, but I'll keep it very brief. Just want to let the Board of Education know that the summer programming is off to a great start and is proceeding with and exceeding expectations. Our teachers are doing an absolutely amazing job. They're showing that learning can be fun every single day. It can be inspiring, and they're just delivering in the most outstanding manner. I encourage our board let me know if you have the opportunity. I would appreciate the opportunity to walk the building with you. And I promise you, when you hear the laughing, when you see the engagement, witness the learning, it turns your day around. So anytime that you're interested and available, I would happy to take a short walk through the elementary hallways with you, and it'll answer the question of why do we do what we do. So continuing on with instruction, I also wanted to share with the Board of Education that while things could change, I am continuing to proceed with optimism in preparation for September and the upcoming school year. One of my most recent things I've been working on is the planning for the Superintendent's Conference Day and the format, and I just didn't want to keep it to myself. At this point, I have the mindset that we will open our year as we have done in previous years, in opening with all of the faculty and staff in the auditorium to launch our school year, to launch the day, followed by breakout sessions of professional development and planning opportunities for our faculty, staff, and administration. And the more I develop these plans, the more excited I get, because it really transcends more than just that day. And I hope that you see the symbolism that it also provides of what does that school year look like. So it not only kicks off our school year for our faculty and staff, I think it kicks off the whole mindset of what the year is to bring. So again, things could change, and we'll have to follow the guidance, but right now that's where my mindset is. As you know, the work at the middle school is now underway. I actually sent a photo to the board earlier this evening. The photo was taken this morning. They had stopped working on one section of the building as far as the cleaning process goes, and some of that mortar work. And if you check in that email, you can actually see where that work stopped and what the original looked like. And it's a pretty stark comparison. I think you'll agree once you have a chance to see that. The construction companies that are involved at this point with this phase are doing an absolutely excellent job. And for example, some areas that they expected would need additional work did not, and they also found some areas that they are recommending some other smaller projects within that project to be done, all with really making this the best outcome possible. We are continuing to meet with them to work out what work is to be done, what work is not, but overall I just wanted to point out that they're doing a great job, and the communication has been exceptional. And I will finally close with a save the date for summer school graduation, August 10th, 9 a.m. And I'm looking forward to that, as it's just one more opportunity to recognize our students as they've able to complete their high school requirements during our summer programming. So once again, to our retirees, wish you all the best, and thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Rydell. Okay, the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. These items include the minutes from the July 1st, 2021 reorganizational and regular meeting, the minutes from the July 8th special meeting, minutes from the CSE meeting from 6/22, 6/23, 6/24, 6/25, 6/30, and 7/7/21. Minutes from the CPSE meetings from 7/8, 7/12, and 7/13. At this time, I'll entertain a motion and a second to approve this item as presented.
I'll second.
Flo, Bill Humphrey, all in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Item 7 is personnel employment items. These include leave of absence, resignation, instructional staff, position 136, elementary education teacher, resignation, instructional staff, position 191, secondary science teacher, resignation, instructional staff, summer school enrichment, appointment, instructional staff, vacancy 2280, position 304, science teacher, appointment, instructional staff, vacancy 2282, position 161, elementary teacher, grades 1 through 6, appointment, instructional staff, vacancy 2314, teacher, summer school, and teacher, summer school substitutes, appointment, co-curricular vacancy 2323, mentor, appointment, vacancy 2323, coaching positions for the 21-22 school year, appointment, instructional staff, vacancy 2326, position 3572, special education teachers, grades 1 through 6, Transfer instructional staff, vacancy 2350, position 191, science teacher. Appointment instructional staff, vacancy 2353, position 136, elementary teacher. And correction to board docs, personnel agenda items from July 1st, 2021 meeting. At this time, I'll entertain a motion in a second to approve this item as presented.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Bill Onifree and Kara, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carried. Okay, item 8 is action item. So 8A is the Port Jervis Free Library payment schedule for 2021-2022, which was included in your packets this evening. I'll entertain a motion in a second to bring this item to the floor for discussion. Bill Harris,
Second.
second by Bill Onifree. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Item 8B is resolution for approval of contract for the Assistant Superintendent for Business, John Tim. Okay, and I'll just read the resolution. Whereas the Board of Education in a special meeting on July 8th, 2021 appointed John Tim to the position of Assistant Superintendent for Business for the Port Jervis City School District with contract in its entirety to follow. And whereas Mr. Tim has reviewed said contract and has agreed to the terms contained within, therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education herewith approves the contract between Assistant Superintendent for Business John Tim and the Port Jervis City School District and authorizes the Board President to execute said contract on their behalf. May I have a motion and a second to bring this item to the floor?
I'll move it. I'll second it. Either one.
You moved it?
Judy and Bill Onifree, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Okay, so the next item that we have here is board member items. So we need to discuss board retreat dates. For those of you who are new to the board, board retreat is designed really for us to sit together as a group to talk about where we've been, where we are, and where we're going, as well as to set goals for the coming year. So it's usually something we try to do over the summer. I know it's tough. A lot of people finally are taking vacation because they can, and I don't blame them for doing that. So, Mr. Idell, did you have any preference for times, or it probably would work better actually if we could do it in several sessions, because there's more than we'll do a legal segment in it as well. I don't know if Tuesdays work for everybody. Would that be better? Do you want to just send Kristen a few dates that might work, and we'll see what we're, I don't know. All right, so Mr. Idell will send a survey out, and I'll just ask that everybody complete it so we can come up with some dates, okay? All right. Another item that we're required to do is building tours. In the past several years, what we've done is we've started in a building, and when we did HB, we held the meeting there that evening. When we were here, we held it here, and at the middle school, we came back over here, right? Okay, for accessibility issues, I guess. So I don't know, do you want to do that same sort of thing this time, do it over the summer, or is it better to do it after the school year starts?
That would be completely up to the board. So just different logistics that could come in as to what items you would be looking at. So right now HB and the middle school are priorities for cleaning because our 209 complex is hosting the summer program. So the entire team will then come to the 209 complex once summer school's over. So all that being said, if we're going to start in the summer, I would recommend that we should start at the middle school because we can take a look at progress of the work whenever that date is. The progress will just be that much further, and we can also take a look at some of the things inside, and the board can understand some of the things that will be happening over the next year leading into next summer. So I think that might be a good use of our time, and then we can always come back here and have the meeting if that's preferred.
So are you talking about the summer or come September?
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to see what's going on and kind of get a flip.
So congratulations, and I hope the days and years ahead, bring you lots of rest, relaxation, and enjoyment. I also wanted to just quickly mention that my kids are really benefiting from the summer enrichment program, and I wanted to thank the summer school staff. I'm really grateful to have that opportunity for my kids, especially after this year, where there have been skill gaps, and I didn't want them home on electronics all all summer, so they're coming home. They're tough to please, well, one of them, and they're coming home happy every day. So, thank you.
Jason?
Short and sweet. Congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for your time. Enjoy it. You earned it. Thanks.
Nancy?
Just reiterating the same thing. Thank you so very much to everybody, buildings, grounds, secretaries, teachers. It takes the community to raise good kids. Thank you so much, and best wishes.
Judy?
I have to say the same. Congratulations, and you all will be missed.
Bill?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of you. I've gotten to know a lot of you better in my tenure on the board, and all your hard work is very much appreciated, and a happy and healthy retirement to all of you.
Bill Harris?
Same here. I've had the pleasure of working with all of you over my tenure with the school district, and I just wish you all the best of health and success in the future. Joe, I'm going to miss our conversations, hours upon hours of conversations, and Luigi bag of donuts, the countless hours laying on the floor trying to fix 50-year-old equipment in the middle school. The man was just a miracle worker. But I also want to welcome all of our new hires. And you're coming into a great community, you're coming into a great structure, and we're happy to have you here.
Flo?
Again, as everyone else is congratulating all our retires, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here today. Because it takes a strong, strong element to keep us going. And no matter what area you were in, you did it for us, and I want to thank you. Mr. Rydell, the summer program, I have heard very good comments about it, that the parents are very grateful to have the summer program. And thank you for that. Thank you for your hard work. And what we've gone through this year, the past year, 18 months, unprecedented, and we're all here, we're sitting here. And I'm not gonna say what we don't have sitting in this room, because I'm not gonna jinx it, but thank you all. Thank you all for doing your due diligence, because as I've said meeting after meeting after meeting, it's you guys that make us look good here, and thank you.
And I'm not gonna repeat myself because I already said congratulations. So at this time, Mr. Randall, did you want to say something?
Yes, I'm sorry. So we began the meeting by recognizing our retirees. On our agenda, we have several hires and appointees. So a few of them are here this evening. So again, I'm still really loving the fact that we have so many people here, all within strict compliance with COVID regulations, of course. For those of you that can't see the audience, but nonetheless, we do have quite a crowd here. So we have 3 new teachers to our school district that are also present. They took the time to be here, and I will just share with you that personally that means a lot to me, that you did that. So if I could just embarrass you for the first time, but not the last time, if you could just please stand. Jennifer Summers, Melissa Siegel, and Anthony Guerrero. We can just welcome them and co-chairs. So to each of you, congratulations on joining an amazing school district and an amazing team. And again, thank you for taking the time to be here. It does make a difference.
Thank you. Okay, so the dates to remember is the next meeting date for now is our Board of Education will hold its next meeting on Tuesday, August 10th, 2021 at 7 p.m. here in the high school cafeteria. We will have, as a reminder, we will have a limited number of seats available for the public to attend this meeting in person. Those wishing to attend the meeting in person must sign up with the district clerk via email or phone call no later than 4 p.m. on Monday, August 9th, 2021. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to enter into executive session for the purpose of conducting final interviews for the position of Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. There may be action taken after the executive session. Mr. Harris moved it. May I have a second, please?
Second.
Second by Mr. Onfrey. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.